For our project, our group teamed up with Centro de la Familia, a nonprofit organization who works to develop educational opportunities that empower Latinos in their community. The goal of Centro is to improve family relations, increase parenting skills, improve child's behavior and performance at school, increase children's social competency, reduce or prevent alcohol and drug abuse, and develop new life skills. To achieve these goals, Centro offers several services surrounding academic tutoring, community mentoring, life skill classes, parenting classes, recreation education activities, and child care. Because donations are a big part of Centro's funding, they have asked us to help create a form to add to their webpage that will allow their patrons to register for monthly newsletters. To properly accomplish this task, information inputted into the form must be saved in a database that can be used to pull the patron's information. When planning this project, we identified several important user stories to help design and track our progress. Some of these user stories are as followed. As a user, I need a place where I can input my information such as first name, last name, and email. As a user, I need a place to opt out of emails if I'm no longer interested in additional information. As a group, we need to provide a place to store user information. As a group, we need a way to submit that information to a database. As a group, we need to provide some security against malicious acts such as SQL injection. As Centro, we would like a way to retain information after the user has opted out of newsletters. We used Bootstrap for our front-end development. PHP was used for our back-end logic. And for testing purposes, we used Apache to run our HTTP server and MySQL to create and manage our database to store our information. We chose to use the Bootstrap framework for our front-end development because of its ability to build responsive, mobile-first projects on the web. It is a powerful toolkit for developing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in a way that it is responsive to different screen resolutions. You can see here how well our web page will scale down to accommodate phones and tablets. Let's go ahead and demonstrate our web page. At the top, we inserted a simple navigation bar that is currently disabled. When our web page is implemented into Centro's system, Centro can easily replace our navigation bar with the current nav bar used on their web page. We added the Centro logo at the top, and on the right we implemented a carousel that Centro can use to display different photos of their company. The carousel will automatically pan through different pictures, but has the functionality to choose the next picture, previous picture, or any picture in between. At the bottom, we implemented a drop-down button the users can click to show additional information pertaining to the monthly newsletter. Now we will test the functionality of our form by entering the name and email address of Jonathan Doe. After inputting the information, the user will need to apply a check mark in the provided checkbox to indicate to our SQL database that they do want to opt into our monthly newsletter. The Submit button will launch a PHP script that automatically connects to our SQL database. By combining a logical if-then statement with some basic SQL select statements, we can see if the email address exists in our database already. If so, the record will be updated, and if not, a new record will be added. If a user wishes to opt out from receiving monthly newsletters, they can click on the hypertext under the Submit button. This will launch a modal where the user can once again type in their email address they wish to unsubscribe. If the user chooses to unsubscribe, instead of deleting the record, it'll update the user email activation field in the database. This will allow Centro to retain user information for their records. This concludes the demonstration of our web form we built for Centro de la Familia.